Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in today's review, I'm going to be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy United Wave 2 Leader Class G1 Universe Sandstorm. Let me know what you think of this figure in the comment section down below. Is it a pickup or a pass? Let's now take a look at the figure's packaging. At the front, we have Transformers going down the side next to 3 and 1, and the Legacy United logo at the bottom of the box. Going down the other side of the packaging, we have G1 Triple Changer Sandstorm and an Autobot symbol. Also, two really cool images of Sandstorm in his Dune Buggy and helicopter alt mode. We also do have an open window displaying the figure when it would be in packaging. Turning to the side of the box, we do have two really cool images of Sandstorm in his robot mode. One more of a close-up of his head and chest, and the other showing him in an action pose. Turning to the back of the box, the figure transforms in 19 steps from the robot to the Dune Buggy alt mode, and 32 steps from the Dune Buggy to the helicopter, and there are product shots of all three modes. For the final side, we do have half of the Legacy United artwork, so if you do get another leader from this Legacy United line, such as Tigerhawk, you can put both boxes together and complete the artwork. Here we have the robot mode, starting at the very top with that head sculpt. We have some really nice silver paint apps for that awesome looking battle mask, some metallic blue for the eyes, some glossy black for the helmet section, and some orange for the forehead. For those who do not like the battle mask, Transformer designers did say there will be an opportunity to acquire an alternate faceplate with the mouth. Moving to the chest, I do like the gunmetal gray and silver paint apps, as well as the yellow venting detailing and that classic Autobot symbol done in dark red. I do quite like that symbol, but the color choice probably wasn't the best idea, especially for this figure's color scheme, because he's mostly painted in orange and red, so maybe a glossy black or blue would have made that symbol really pop. Speaking of black, there's some really nice glossy black for the forearms and some gray for the hands. There is some more black for the rest of the legs, as well as some really nice silver paint apps here and there, and I do like all the mechanical and panel line detailing. Turning to the back of the figure, this probably has to be one of my least favorite areas of the robot mode, because there's all this open space, which would be a perfect place to tuck the wheels inside rather than sticking out the side of the leg. And the backpack doesn't bother me because it's compact and secure. Getting right into the articulation, the head can look up and down, look left and right. The arms can move forward and back, move out to the side and in. There is a rotation at the bicep, a double jointed elbow bend, rotation at the wrist. The waist can rotate side to side. The legs can kick forward, back, out to the side, rotate at the top of the leg, a knee bend to a very good degree. The foot can move forward and back, and pivot at the ankle. As for accessories, the figure includes two blasters and a rescue cage, which can all be held in the hands or placed on the figure using any available mech tech port. Starting off our rapid fire robot mode comparisons, here we have Sandstorm with the Leader Class Astrotrain, with the Leader Class Blitzwing, and let me know in the comments what triple changer would you like to see updated next. And last but not least, here he is with the Deluxe Class Gears. Now for transformation, what you're going to want to do is hinge out the arm, rotate at the shoulder, open up the forearm, and fold in the hand. For this next step, make sure you have a really good grip on the shoulder, because you're going to fold up the bicep. Once you've done that, you can close up the forearm, and that should just soft click into place. We're now going to do all the steps I just did on this arm here. So hinge it out, rotate at the shoulder, open up the forearm, fold in the hand, and once again have a really good grip on that shoulder, so you can then fold up the bicep. Once you've done that, you can close the forearm, which should just soft click into place. Now you can hinge, both arms forward like so. We can now go to the top of the figure. There's this small little point that you can split down the middle, and you're going to hinge each half out to the side like so. Let's now focus on the leg. So you can hinge up the heel spur until it clicks into place. Do the same thing with the other one. Fold this section down. Fold this section down. Now each leg is on a slider mechanism, so make sure you have a really good grip on the leg and slide it up until it clicks into place. Do the same thing with the other one. Slide it up until it clicks into place. As you can see, there are several tabs and slots on the inside of both legs, which will just line up and tab into place. Give everything a really good squeeze. We're going to go to the side, hinge this panel down, go to the other side, hinge that panel down. Now what you can do is disconnect the chest. Just kind of go to the side of the chest and wiggle it a little bit. You can also go to the front, kind of get your nail in there and pry it open, and it should just pop out like so. How this was tabbed into place is there is a post right there and a port right there. There's also several tabs pretty much where the shoulders are, and there is corresponding slots on the backpack. Once it's loosened, you can shift this entire assembly down, and as you can see, there are 2 tabs inside the chest and 2 slots where the knees were, and that will just align up and tab into place. You can shift the arms down, and as you can see, there are tabs at the front of the arms and slots on the inside of these panels. So you're going to disconnect the arm from the chest and hinge this entire assembly down, and that should just lock into place. Do the same thing with the other one, hinge it down, and that will just lock into place. Now you're going to grab this entire plate, shift it forward, grab the head, push it back into that cavity, and how this is going to tab into place is there is 2 ports and 2 posts, and that will just lock into place. And that is it for transformation. Here we have the Dune Buggy alt mode fully weaponized and ready to roll out. At the front we have some really nice orange, glossy black, and silver paint apps. Turning to this side, I do like the big chunky wheels painted in a really nice bright silver and glossy black. They are made out of rubber and pins, so he has no problem with cruising through the battlefield. I am also glad Hasbro was able to find a way to store the cage piece at the top of the vehicle, but if I had one complaint, they should have transformed and cleaned up a bit more of the backpack from the robot mode. Starting our rapid fire alt mode comparisons, here we have Sandstorm with the leader class Astro Train, with the leader class Blitzwing, with a fellow Dune Buggy bot, that being Beachcomber, and last but not least, here he is with a core class Cheetor. Now for transformation, what you're going to want to do is turn to the back of the vehicle, fold up each of these panels until they tab into place, like so. You can then move to the side, disconnect the arm, and hinge up this entire assembly. How this is going to tab into place is there is a slot right there and a tab right there. So just fold this entire section up and fully extend the arm out to the side. Let's repeat all the steps I just did on this other side of the vehicle. So disconnect the arm, fold this section up, fully extend the arm out to the side. You can then disconnect the chest. How this was tabbed into place is there is 2 slots here and here and 2 tabs here and here. You can fold this small panel in, which will reveal a flight stand port for the helicopter alt mode. Turning back to the side of the vehicle, fold these small panels in, disconnect the wheel, and rotate it. Now this next wheel is actually a slightly different process than the one I just did, so make sure you pay attention. You're going to disconnect it, hinge it up, and rotate the wheel. You can then grab these panels and fold them all the way forward, like so. Grab the other one, do the same, fold it all the way forward. Once you've done so, just quickly straighten up the wheels so they're nice and neat. You can shift the chest panel back down. There is a tab on the inside of the arm and a slot right there, so that will just line up and tab into place. Do the same thing with the other one, tab that into place. You can grab this gray section, disconnect it, and hinge it out. How this was tabbed into place is there is 2 ports and 2 posts. You can grab the head, fold this back up, and you're just going to tuck this entire assembly inside the backpack. We can now move to the back of the figure. You're going to disconnect this panel. How it was tabbed into place is there is a slot right there and a tab right there. Fold this section down. Now go to the top. You're going to rotate this panel around, and we're going to go to the other side and do the exact same thing. So disconnect the panel, fold this section down, go to the top, and rotate that piece around. Now both these panels are on double jointed hinges, so make sure you fold each section as far forward as possible, because they're going to form each half of the helicopter cockpit. So there is tabs on this side and slots on this side. Give everything a really good squeeze. Once you've done that, you can turn back to the back of the figure. You're going to grab this panel here, fold it down, grab the helicopter blades, take them out of that crevice, and rotate them all the way around. And if it hasn't done already, loosen this entire section and fold it all the way back. Once you've done so, you can bring the blades back to the front. You're going to grab this small panel, push it through that hole, and push it back to the front, and then just tab this entire section in. You can then fold that down, close these panels up. You can then grab this main section, shift it up like so. You can put the helicopter down and separate each blade like so. And that is it for transformation. Here we have the helicopter alt mode fully weaponized and ready to take to the skies. At the front we have some really nice glossy black for the windows, as well as some gunmetal gray and silver. I do like the bright orange for the base color of the vehicle. We do have the helicopter blades at the top that can spin fast and freely, as well as a small one at the back. If I had one complaint, it would be they should add some panels to cover up the wheels. Starting our rapid fire alt mode comparisons, here we have Sandstorm with the leader class Astrotrain, with the leader class Blitzwing, and let me know what your favorite triple changer is in the comments below. Last but not least, here he is with the deluxe class Shard. Wrapping up this review on the Transformers Legacy United Wave 2 Leader Class G1 Universe Sandstorm. Accessory-wise, the figure includes a rescue cage that can be raised or lowered, and 2 blasters, one being his toy-accurate weapon, and the other a simple pistol, all of which can be stored or placed in his 3 modes. The robot mode is a merge of both his toy and G1 design, with a great range of articulation, but needs panels to cover up the gaps at the back of the legs. The alt mode is well detailed with glossy black, silver, and orange paint apps, as well as pinned on rubber wheels, which allow the Dune Buggy to roll smoothly across any surface, but the back of the vehicle could have been cleaned up a bit. The helicopter mode, although simple, captures the cartoon look from the G1 series, with the large propeller blades at the top that spin fast and freely, and the small black windows at the front. And that's all I have to say about this figure. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I will see you next time.